Hello, happy Saturday. I have a story to tell you. Those of you on Facebook saw me post about my purse on Thursday. The video I put up yesterday and Thursday, the scarecrows. I filmed that all on Thursday. Kitty, not right now. You can go out in a minute. Come here. The last clip of yesterday's video, part 2, I put my phone in my pocket and I looked down and my purse was gone. It's just a fabric, small little purse with a wrist strap that I hung on my handle. But see, I'm a lefty, so I always put it on the left. And so from now on I got to put it on the right because my right hand never comes off the handle because that's where I control my go-go. And so I was filming around town, you know, as you saw the clips, and it was really windy, as you heard me say, and it was gone. It blew off my... The only thing in it was cash and a little bow tie I bought for Heidi's collar, but it was a little too big, and they were making me a smaller one. Come here, kitty. Come here, play with the back scratcher while I vlog. And so I'm like, oh my gosh. So I immediately turned around and backtracked everywhere I went in town. If I saw somebody, I said, you didn't happen to see a little flowered fabric purse, did you? Nope, nope. I came home and I had made a clip after that coming home saying I lost my purse and I was just bummed, but I didn't put it in. I wanted you all to have fun with the scarecrows. So I messaged my cousin on Facebook, and her bank shares the building with the police department. And I said, when you go to work tomorrow, by chance, can you stop in there and see if somebody turned in a little flowered fabric purse with a wrist strap? She's like, sure. So that evening, Dad and I were bored. We went for a ride and took Heidi out. We ended up at Larry and Joni, stopped there and said hi. It was getting dark, and then it started to rain, so we're like, we gotta go. So we come home. We left some windows open, and I get in the house and I check my Facebook on my phone, and my cousin Joanne sent me a message going, there's a woman named, and she gave me her name, from your town, who posted a picture of what I think is your purse, looking for the owner. So I looked up the name, and there was a picture of my purse. And I'm like, I'd message her, I'm like, that's my purse. I said, I can tell you exactly what's in it. Cash and a bow tie that goes on a dog's collar. The bow tie on the dog's collar is a very unusual item to be in a purse. She's like, yeah, you're the one. And apparently, if you watch Scarecrow Part 2, when I go around that corner, and there's the scarecrow with a saxophone, that's their scarecrow, and I said, this is the coffee shop. That is when it blew off. Somebody found it on the sidewalk outside the coffee shop and turned it into the coffee shop. And they waited all day. Nobody came in looking for it. She just thought, well, I figure I'll put it on my Facebook and see if any locals might know. And so there it was. All the cash was in it. Heidi's bow tie was in it. Everything was there. I sent a picture of my dad to her. I said, this man here will be the one who'll pick it up. Because he was going to go do some errands, so he stopped and got that yesterday. That purse has been lost 2 times in the last month. And both times have been returned with everything in it. I can't do it again because the third time is not going to be a charm. But at least I live in a good town with, or at least the person who found it was a good person and turned it in. Because there are many people, if they just find a bag and there's no ID or nothing in it, and they look in and all it really is cash, they're going to keep it. Because there was probably between $60 and $80 in there. Why I had that much money on me, I have no idea. And then yesterday, I went to play cards. I have not done that in years. A lot of them were surprised to see me, or new people I didn't know. A lot of the old timers that I used to play cards there with had passed. So, it was fun. I wasn't the worst, wasn't the best. I was probably more towards the lower end. I was not getting good hands. We play euchre. 10 games. 8 deals each table. If you win, you stay. You lose, you move. Constantly getting different partners. It was fun. I'll probably go back again soon. Maybe next Friday if it's nice out. We were driving over there yesterday, and it poured. I mean, it poured. I'm like, I hope it's not raining like this when we get to the Legion. Luckily, when we got there, it lightened up. So we got in the Legion, and then we were playing cards, and I could see lightning in the sky and thunder, and it was started pouring again. But then by the time we were done, about 9:30, 10 o'clock, come here. It was lightly raining again. So, yeah. And this morning, I got up and went to the farmer's market and bought peaches are done. Still have apples. I got a loaf. I got a French baguette, which I cut into little rounds and made little garlic breads for. We had spaghetti today. Dad made spaghetti. And I bought a loaf of blueberry pie bread, which I cut up in chunks and put in the freezer for French toast later. I still got a couple pieces of the peach pie bread in there I gotta use. What else did I buy? Some sweetheart tomatoes, which are a little smaller than a cherry tomato, but so sweet. So good. She had 2 pints left, and I said I want them. Then I went and picked up the smaller bow tie that I had ordered a couple of weeks ago and had to hurry up and leave before it was done because of the storm moving in, and it was just a little bow tie like this big. I gotta put that on Heidi's collar. And that same girl, she makes these survival type bracelets. I used to look at Ship Show on a flea market, but they get all the factory made ones that are all the same size, which are all just too tight for my big fat wrist. Well, the girl down there, she hand makes all her own. She has several different braids that she does for them, but she has an average size wrist, she says, so she makes some her size, and then she makes some slightly smaller than her, and some a little bit bigger than her. She said, because she knows people come with all different sizes, and I saw this one hanging up. I'm like, I want to try that one on, and it fit just a tiny bit loose, but I like it where I can wash my hands and push it up and not worry about getting it wet. And it has a whistle, a built-in whistle on here. Right there, blowing there. I won't do it now because it's loud. But I've always wanted one of these little survivor bracelets because I'm nerdy. So now I have one. So then I came home from there, and then we loaded up the dog and me and Dad, and we went to a Legion that was having a sale today. It was all to benefit the Humane Society. All the stuff in there was donated, and they had all kinds of stuff. Antiques, furniture. Someone must have got rid of their salt and pepper collection because there were probably 100 sets of salt and pepper shakers of all different kinds. They had little Dachshund ones, but we didn't need salt and pepper shakers. We have some. Although I could have put them in the cupboard with Mom's other salt and pepper shakers. Too late now. But I bought a little tool bag to put in I'm going to outfit and put in my van. Nothing had prices on it. You just went up and said, hey, I'll give you this much for it. And most offers, they would say sure. The bag I bought had already had like a hammer and wrenches, some tools in it, and I said, will you take $5? She's like, sure. So and it's from Shaw Flooring, which is where my cousins work in Georgia, so that's cool. I'll have to take a picture of it and send it to him on Facebook. He'll probably get a kick out of it. And Larry and Joni was there because I had called Larry and told him yesterday about it. And then Dad had called his friend Odie and told him about it, so they were there when we got there. His wife, he was just standing next to her pile because she had a pile going. She had a cabinet, she had a chair with cushions, she had boxes with stuff in it. She has a spot in an antique shop, so she was buying some things to fill under the cupboard she got. Was really a nice piece. And so Dad called them and asked if they took what they offered, and they're like, yeah, they took it. They had all kinds of furniture, books, and it was so much stuff. And then out back they were having something called Redneck Games. Didn't go out there. I just pretty much looked at the sale stuff. And they're having it again tomorrow too, so it was fun. Now tomorrow we're going to go out to Larry and Joni's. I just got done making macaroni salad. I just got done getting some salmon ready for Dad to make salmon patty stuff. I cut up a melon. What else? We have a bag of potatoes we're taking out because Larry's going to make French fries. We're just going to have like a evening family dinner out in the garage. Probably have a beverage. But now I'm going to shut up. Hi, Kitty. Hi, Kitty. You going to say hi to everybody? I may or may not be sitting here with no pants on. Actually, I got to fix them. See, here's my shorts I was getting ready to put on. And the elastic's all weird there. So I'm going to try to twist it all the same direction. So pretty much I have no pants on. Gotta go now. Bye.